Yo guys, before we get into today's video, I want to give a massive shout out to ALOT.com for sponsoring this video. ALOT is an awesome multi-platform site where you can buy yourself some cheap blueprint credit and items. Use the code EJU for 3% discount and checkout. The link will be in the description. Yo guys, do you guys want to win the chance of possibly winning yourself a pair of Grey Playmaker Apex guys? Well, I'm going to be giving these away at 25,000 subscribers. That's right, Grey Playmaker Apex. These are getting very super rare in the game, guys. They haven't dropped in the RLCS drops for a very long while now, at least probably close to a year. They may never drop again, as you can see right here on the car. They're currently worth about probably 100 pure keys on PS4. So yeah, if you guys want a chance to win these, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a like on today's video, it'll be very much appreciated. And these will be given away at 25,000 subscribers. In a live stream when we hit 25k. Let me know in the comment section below if you have subscribed, and you will be a part of this giveaway for Grey Playmaker Apex. Anyway guys, enjoy the video and good luck. Yo, what is going on guys? EJ here, bringing another Rocket League video. And today guys, I'm here with Ruddy, one of my subscribers. He's in my Discord and stuff like that. He's going to be helping me out in today's video. So we're going to be explaining a few things today about the update that you guys may have not known. I've already covered a few things, but we'll go over it briefly again. But today we're going to be talking about a lot about why credits are 10 trillion times better than keys. Is the big main focus of the video today. Some ways how you will definitely not get scammed in Rocket League anymore, so a bit of awareness and stuff like that. So yeah, so Ruddy, say hello, whatever you want to do. Keep it PG. But yeah, I guess the first thing is I'll get some of the boring information, and then we'll show you how some trades and that work. So I'm going to flip the screens over guys, and I'm going to show you two sites that you should definitely be using. So we'll flip over these PC screens. So with the credits, it's sort of hard to get used to the conversion now, but basically one key is 100 credits. And what you want to do is you want to head over to RL Insider. This is the best site for pricing. Don't use any others, trust me. From someone who's gone from nothing to making tens of thousands of keys and items. Yes, I've spent money on the game, but I've also, trust me, I've made 10,000 keys of profit on this game easily in my years. Like, I put a lot of time and effort collecting and stuff like that. So trust me when I say EJ knows how to find a bargain, especially with these credits and that. We'll show you soon how you can make a deal. Is absolutely amazing. But yeah, basically on here, so we're gonna sort of like the skip by blueprints. It's pretty simple. If you get a blueprint that's worth more than 2,000 in credits, that's good. You can make profit. Any blueprint that's worth less than 2,000, there is absolutely no point in opening it, unless, like, for example, you get like something like a painted import or something striker, and it's costs like 1,500 to open or something, and you know that that item could be worth like 30 keys, and that's the only way to open it. But yeah, you can use this as a rough guide. For example, you can see white hexite here costs 6,000 to 7,000 on the market. So if you got this in blueprint form, you could sell the blueprint from between 3,500 and 4,500. Now, not many people are going to pay exactly that and not get a chance to make profit. So if you put that up for 3,000, say you get this dropped after a game for free, you can make 3,000 credits, which is 30 keys, straight away. People need to learn. It's not about getting absolute every single cent you can get. It's not about being greedy. You will make much more profit if you do a little bit undervalue and sell straight away. Like, that's a trick that I've always used. Always sell a little bit less than everyone else does. It's sort of like, you know how like shopping centers compete with each other? If say you went to I don't know, you've got, let's see, there's a lot of Americans watching my channel. You've got, I'm trying to think, you've got Walmart over there, and what else have they got, Ruddy? They got Walmart. What's another shopping center over there they got? Kmart, yeah. Alright, so let's say at Kmart, you can go get a roast chicken but for $10, or you could go to Walmart and get it for $9, and they're basically the same thing. Which one are you going to? It depends. Exactly, and like, let's just say they're the same distance and everything like that. But yeah, so it's sort of like that, guys. But we're getting off target a little bit there. But yeah, basically that's how you can sell it. Like anything that's like, say like a tour at the moment, you can sell for about 50 credits. Just, I don't know why people sort of want to collect the blueprints. Like Ruddy's collecting them. If any of you guys have a what is it, Labyrinth or Parallax? Parallax or Dueling Dragons, he would do 50 credits for the Parallax, and we can work out a deal because, like I said, with the Dueling Dragons, there is a little bit. Well, we can look at it like this on here right now, for example, because it's another great example. If we go down the Dueling Dragons here, guys, you can see that the price of it is 2,800 to 3,000. It's actually dropped a fair bit. So the blueprint value is 800 to 1,000. So, it's going up, has it? Okay, well that's alright for you, but yeah, so yeah, see what happens. Like, I reckon what would you want to get the blueprint? I would say if I was you, I'd probably offer about 500 for it. Am I sort of close? Yeah, see what you can. That's the smart way to try and get a bit of credit. But I can understand with an item like that, the way you're going to be able to make that trade is you find someone that has the blueprint but doesn't have the money to buy the credits to unlock it, which we'll be explaining in a minute about credits as well, because if you buy them through the game, they are trade locked and you have to wait 3 days before you can even trade with them. You got plenty of other alternatives how you can trade for credits, which will be shown in a minute about how we trade and that, how you can't like just do credits for nothing and credit for credit. We'll show all that in a second. But there's plenty of alternatives. As I'm sponsored by ALOT, I have to go say you can go check out there. Their keys are cheaper than the game and they are untrade locked. And you can use my code 3% EJU to save some money. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much how the market works. So we're going to jump back over here now pretty much and show the screen over here. And we're going to jump into a trade log window here and show you a few bits and bobs about what's new and how things are work and like how the credits work and everything. Right here. The game has been pretty laggy, so I've got quite a fair few credits on me at the moment. Like that's about nearly 375 keys worth. Like I said before. So, for example, if I was say I wanted to give him like 20 credits for free. If I click ready up, it says gifting credits is not allowed. Credits can only be exchanged. So he would have to put an item in, absolutely no matter what, to be able to do that trade. Another thing as well, do you have 20 credits to throw in there? If he throws in 20 credits, yeah, so if we do that, you can't do credits for credits. So even for example, if I say I was doing beta nugget and credits, and he was going to sell me like a white octane in credits, let's say they're the same amount, so you put like throw any item in there, for example. No, like any item thrown up in there, you will see, like, it's still absolutely not going to work. So the only way you can do a trade, guys, is one, if you're doing credits, the other person cannot have credits. Only one person can trade credits in the trade. And if you're doing credits, someone must trade you something, at least one item. So that's basically that. Now, the really good thing is, we'll take that out. I have no idea. I want Lee Rudd to throw in a decent item. Like anything. I have no idea what it is. And I'm going to pretend as if I'm absolutely buying. Like, I'm actually... And don't be biased because, like, I'm a YouTuber and that. Alright, so here we go. So, for example, party time. As soon as I see that, I think in my head, that's probably 5 to 6 key, which is 5 to 600 credits. So, the first thing I would do is go back to that site I showed you before, RL Insider. I have a pretty good memory, like, because I trade so much, and just 100% double check the price first. And I see there, that's 5 to 600. Now, he's probably going to want at least that minimum of 500, because that's what everyone sells for. So, I'd probably start, and this is the good thing, like, he's probably tough, but I would probably start by offering like 480 credits and see what he say. Would you accept that, or would you ask for more?
Depends. If I'm like needing credits, I'd take that.
That's true.
Right now.
But like, or for example, for a better example, overpaying in items that you don't need. For example, like, let's say, I put I had like, let's put that there for a second, but I used some items, right? So I've got some painted halos here. So I could like throw in some halos and then try and make a bit of deal. So it makes it look like it's more full. So I could throw in like a couple of halos and be like, yo, I'll do those halos, and then I'll throw the credits back. I'll throw some credits in, and I'll be like, well, if you don't accept that, would you do something like, let's see, we'll be thinking, let's say the halos are worth like 20 each or 40 or something. So then, I'm just trying to think, how much would a halo? Usually you can sell two halos.
Each.
Yeah, about 50 each. So that would literally be like 100. So what I'd do is, like, I'd probably like try offer something on the absolute, like the minimum. So I'd offer something not like that. I'd be offering like about 400 plus the two halos. And then you can say what you say, I'm not interested in Halo, or you could say, do you have anything else or anything like that, which I could show some other items and stuff like that. And like sometimes a trade can take a good like 30 minutes to do. It just depends. If you got to find out if you can find something they like, you'll be able to make a trade like that. But then like I said, like the difference is, like, this is so we're offering about like a 5 key offer right now, but not everyone's going to pay like half a key each for a Halo. So if he accepted that trade, for example, we could get that, and then what I'll be doing with that party time, because it's worth 5 to 6, I'll be trying to trade it. I wouldn't get greedy. I'd probably try ask like 540 credits for it, which is a tiny bit more. And if no one wants to do that, then at least you want to say, ask for 500 credits and say, do you have any ads? And say, do you have any Halos? And there's a good chance that you'll be like, oh, yo, throw 1 or 2 Halos on, and you could make like 100 profit, just like that. Because people will throw on painted toppers like no tomorrow for an ad, and people don't realize how easy it is to make profit on painted toppers. And I've made a fortune on them. But yeah,
you can always find people buying painted toppers.
That's it. Yeah. And like the great thing about buying toppers and that now and stuff, because like we said, with credits, you can do it by 10 now, which is like basically 10 cent or 1/10 of a key was. So it's so much more accurate to do a trade. Like, for example, if you were like buying this party time, you would have had to offer at least 5, and if you didn't take items, you would have had to offer 6 key no matter what. So basically, now you can offer like, yo, I'll add an extra 20 more credits instead of having to pay 80 more, and that 20 credits could just be the amount it takes for them to say yes. Will it be like, oh, well, this is that, so I could, yeah. So that's basically that way. Black markets that are always good to trade with. The other thing I wanted to explain is about anti-scam, guys. So there's not too many ways you can get scammed now. Like, now you can put up to 100, I don't have this many, 100,000 credits, which is equal to 1,000 keys. So there's no, you don't need a middleman anymore. There is no way. So, unless you're like buying Striker White Apex or something, then you could use a middleman like myself. But you wouldn't really need it. Like, you could put like 100,000 credits in and put items like Striker White Octanes pretty easily. But so yeah, there's no need for middleman trades anymore whatsoever. The only other thing I can really think is color scam, which is it's not very hard to notice the difference. Like, for example, like you've got like Grey Hypnotics. If you throw them up,
yeah,
you can see Grey Hypnotics, and you'll see the item. And this is a tip I always like. He doesn't have the color to swap, but so you can see right there. You can see it says the color, you can see it's gray. It says gray. Now the other thing as well, you just gotta, they do flash. Like, for example, do you have a painted certified item you can throw up there for a second? Anything. It doesn't have to be a wheel, just anything that's painted certified. or I can just throw something in, for example. Like if I throw on this purple, either you see how it says purple, then it says striker. The items obviously going to look the same, but let's take for example like this grey one, right? That would, I got white, but it's in my other page, which we'll be talking about archive in a minute. But like, it only takes a few seconds. You're always got to be double checking by hovering over this and pressing L3, so you can actually check. Always when you're doing the trade, have this hovering over that, so it says the actual color and the certification the whole way through the trade. Because what they can do is they can type in the chat. Like Lee Rudd can make up some sort of excuse and be like, what they usually do, and one big thing they really do, they like, they would say something like, do you have an item, and you'll go looking for it, which would not be on that actual page. They won't ask for a wheel. They will ask for like a boost or something, so you go off that page, and while I do that, they will quickly switch, and then they will ready up and say, oh, don't worry, let's do the trade. And you just got to make sure that you double check it again before you ready up. Otherwise, you could see it, and you could quickly like see and be like, oh, striker, yeah, that looks like it. But it does flash every quickly, and you could ready up. So just, that's the only way you can, the only other way I can think about scams happening is if it's more than 24 items, like people want, like they say, I'll do 150 crates for like a white octane or something, but there's no crates anymore, or like so basically blueprints. All of those are always fake. If a trade's too good to be true, it always is 100%. That's one thing. You can find super deals before, but don't just jump into something immediately. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't see how any of you guys could be getting scammed. The only other way is you can get scammed. I'm going to be showing you right here, for example. I'm going to flip the screens here. Is there's going to be a fake post like on Rocket Garage. So you will see people, and you're like, this is an example of too good to be true. He's offering 11,500 credits for a white octane. We all know that white octane you can get between 70 and 80,000. So people are gonna immediately invite and message him, and it's either gonna be two things. He's either gonna try to color swap scam you, or he's going to send you a fake link, and he's like, oh, I just can't trade at the moment. I'm in a trade to get free RLCS items. And it will send you a link which you can click on, but do not click on it, and basically they hack into your account and steal all your items. So anything that looks too good to be true, 99.9% of the chance it will be too good to be true. And for example, yeah, so if you see anything like that, you can report that to the admins as well. So make sure to report it to the admins. Another thing I just remember, guys, I never really spoke about this too much. When you're doing a trade, especially a big trade for like a striker white item, guys, you want to check out a site called rltracker.pro and go to the scam list. Now, this is the best scam list for Rocket League, and you can go in here, and they've got 10,223 scammers in their database. If you ever get scammed, guys, make sure you get photo proof. Clip it on your PS4, you can submit all that to this site, and they will add them to the scam list. Now, I'm just going to think of, it's got some weird names popping up there. Like, for example, let's see if I am on the scammer database. I bet you $1 million I'm not, because I'm the most legit. See, nothing found. But if I'm just trying to think of who was like a really big scammer at the moment. Scammer. There was a guy called Samurai something. I'm just going to type in Samurai and see if it comes up. Here we go. Let's see. I'll see if I can find the one. This one right here. This guy's a really big scammer. A lot of scammers will make a lot of fake accounts. So this guy, I think his name was like Samurai, Last Samurai, that's who it was. And you can see all the accounts that he's used, all these ones here. So you know he could try and message you on another account. So if you're doing a big trade or you feel like something's off, always check this scam list first, guys. It's really good. So yeah, but Another thing, we'll flip back over to the screen. If you're looking for trades, guys, obviously you got Rocket Garage, which I showed you there. You have a app on your phone, which you can look up. It's called RL Trading Post. It's one of my little secrets. I get a lot of trades on there. They're really good deals. Another one is Facebook groups, which I don't use anymore. I don't like them. A lot of some greedy people and stuff. Yeah, I just don't like Facebook groups whatsoever. We got Reddit, which I'll quickly show you Reddit if you want. I'll quickly get Reddit up. Reddit. So Reddit's pretty easy to use. You just got to make an account and stuff like that. So we're on my Reddit page here, and what you want to do is you want to go to Rocket League Exchange, and you can put posts. I've made videos on how to put a post. I can quickly show you. To create a post, you got to do brackets like this and put what console you're on, and then like brackets space brackets H for have space, and then you say I have a banana or whatever space want, and then tell them you want a banana split. I don't even know. We're talking keys and credits and that, and then you can put what you're looking for and all that information. Your gamer tag it out in the options and that there, or the description, and then you post it and stuff like that, and you'll get like messages where people will message you about your items. For example, if we go to one of my posts that I've got up at the moment, some guys message me saying he's got Titanium White Striker, Gnots, Careless, and Meridians. You'll see I got a post out looking for Striker White Wheels, and people are going to respond, and you can respond to that, and you can find Striker White items, and then you can tell them your PSN. So yeah, Reddit's pretty good, especially for super high tier items like Striker items. So yeah, you got that, Garage. Another big one, of course, guys, which we all know is YouTube. There's a lot of people that still stream and do a lot of trades and stuff like that. For example, myself, I do trading Saturdays and Sundays usually. I trade with everyone. And I can tell you now, you'll find a lot of good trades on my streams. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on and come to those streams. It'll be much appreciated. But yeah, you can look up any thing. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is just go to YouTube, type in Rocket League, and go live. I don't need to show you how to do that. You guys have found my channel by doing that, so you guys know how to do that. And last but not least, if we quickly go to here, is PS4 communities. Now, I'm in a couple. Well, I used to be in heaps, but I left them. I recommend this being in small ones with about 1,000 members. They're a lot easier. Like, I'm in this 100,000 one, but it just moves that quick, you'll never find stuff, and there's a lot of rip-offs. But you can join my trading community, for example, Rocket League Trading EJU-BU right there. I do giveaways, like the next one at 2,500 members, I'll probably give away like White Zombra or something. And you see people are posting, you can put pictures of your items and everything like that in there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically how you can find trades. That's how not to get scammed. I've showed you how to make profit by this with the 10 credits and that now. Trust me, like back on that RL Insider and stuff, and Rocket Garage, sorry. You always want to be looking every day. Like, I'll show you. Quickly flip back over to this screen. So, what you can do with this, you can just go to any, right? If you're a Striker collector, for example. If you go to any, you can search item, blueprint, whatever. Go to items, and in this put, you want Titanium White Striker items only. You can go to have, like this, and it will show you the most recent posts and everything like that. And you can snipe items. I've gotten some really good items. Like, I've picked up some Striker White Wheels. I'll quickly show you. We'll flip back over here. I'll show you some of the deals that I got recently. Like, the archive system, you can put all items you don't want into the archive system, which you don't use. But the only thing is, if you archive something, you can't customize and put it on your car. But I found a really good use for the archive system, and what it is, you can put, if you're searching for items, say I'm trying to collect pretty much all the Striker White Wheels in the game at the moment, you can put them all in here and keep track of what you got so much easier. As you can see, I've got about 80 something Striker White Wheels in here at the moment, and it's so much easier. Otherwise, you can just put like crappy stuff in, like all the premium items which now show in your inventory, you can put in there and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how archiving system. If you don't know how to archive an item, when you're in your inventory, you just press, when not in a trade, you just press the L3 button to archive it on and off. And so yeah, that's pretty easy how archiving system works. But that's a lot. That's how not to get scammed. So yeah, what are we talking about today? Why credits are better, how to make a trade and like make profit using smaller amounts of credits and items, how to not get scammed by watching for color switches. Don't really need middleman, so don't fall for fake middleman scams. How to identify a fake trade. Never click on those links, guys. Places to find trades. We explained all that. I don't know. I think we're pretty much touched on anything. Can you think of anything I've missed, man? That I can think of?
Everything though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's everything.
That's pretty much anything I can possibly think. Yeah, just keep an eye out. There's a lot of... Some people are still confused about credits and stuff at the moment, and you can pick up... Don't go ripping people off blind, but I picked up some Striker White wheels, would have worth honestly, you'd probably say I rip people off blind, but I got them, they're worth 2,000 credits, and I picked them up for 500 credits. I got some amazing deals, but they've been happy to sell it for that, so, you know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, that's how to make and maximize profit, how to trade smarter, how to not get scammed, how to use the archiving system. We explain how blueprints works, how to sell all the blueprints, which ones are useless, which ones are good. We all know that once all these ones that were open in crates are gone, which became unrevealed blueprints, we get them after a game. So yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. Just look at the time. We've been on about 25 minutes, so this is a super long video. So I don't know, you may be premiering this, but yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks to Ruddy for helping me out. I appreciate it, man. And
no problem.
I need to get a drink of water. I'm starting to lose my voice. I am buggered. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video if this information helped you. And until next time, peace out, EJ's out. And I'll catch you in the next Rocket League video or stream. See yous.